Intraday traders. Last week, the dynamics in the U.S. stock exchange market didn't change. The stock indices and U.S. dollar index continued rising. No important economic data came out on Monday. The stock indices retreated after their record weekly increase for the past 5 years. Let us recall that the Dow Jones Industrial Average then surged up to 5.1% due to the victory of Donald Trump. The profit-taking in stock market didn't affect the U.S. currency, which continued strengthening on Monday. U.S. dollar index managed to end in the black each day of last week. On Tuesday, the rise in the U.S. retail sales for October exceeded preliminary forecast, while the September reading was revised up. As a result, the 8-week rise of the retail sales turned out to be the record high since the beginning of 2014. After that, Atlanta Fed revised up its forecast of U.S. GDP growth in the fourth quarter to 3.3%. Both the U.S. dollar index and U.S. stocks advanced on such positive news. On Wednesday, the stock indices were in the red on disappointing industrial production and producer price indices for October, which fell short of expectations. The chances for the December rate hike fell from 91% to 81%, but U.S. dollar continued advancing. On Thursday, all U.S. markets edged up in the aftermath of the speech of Fed President Janet Yellen. She said once again the Fed is determined to raise the rates, which pushed up banking stocks. Strong housing data for October were additional positive. The forecast of U.S. growth in the fourth quarter of 2016 was revised up to 3.6% after 2.9% in the third quarter. On Friday, no significant economic data came out in the U.S. Stock indices decreased, which cut their overall weekly growth. U.S. dollar continued strengthening. Investors are sure the Fed is to hike the rate on December meeting, which will raise the credit burden on U.S. companies. Market participants do not rush to purchase stocks awaiting the official economic program of the newly elected U.S. President Donald Trump, who promised to reduce corporate taxes in course of his election campaign. This Thursday, on November 24, Thanksgiving holiday will be celebrated in the U.S. Significant economic data will come out this Wednesday and Friday. Durable goods orders, housing market data, the Michigan University Consumer Confidence Index, and the Fed November meeting minutes will come out on Wednesday. The U.S. trade balance for October and the wholesale inventories will come out in the U.S. on Friday. Happy trading. See you next week.